How's it going, everyone? Jonathan here, and welcome back to a brand new video. Hope you're all doing well, and hope you're not getting too bored with everything that's going on in the world today. So I thought I'd come along and try and do something about that. This video is coming off the back of the last one that I did with that big mega movie haul that I told you about, and the movies that I showed you in the back of the car when I was in Penrith. I've had a good sort out, and I know what I want to keep. I've got them all right next to me here. These are now the regular DVDs that that I want to keep for the foreseeable. So if you're not interested in this particular video because they are regular DVDs, that's absolutely fine and not a problem whatsoever. So without further ado, let's get on with this, because this could take some going through. I'm going to try and get through them fairly quickly if I can, but this video could be quite a long one. So let's get started. Right, okay, so first up we have got, I'm just going to grab a small pile. These ones are on the top because I'd sorted them out, and these were the ones that sort of took my eye fairly easily, because these are somewhat of a unusual ones, apart from the last one. The last one's a classic. But first off we've got here, and this is from a company called 23rd Century. I don't know anything about these. I don't know anything about this company, but these movies there's three. Is it three or is it four? There's three movies here from these people. And the first one is Impulse, which stars Meg Tilly, Bill Paxton, Tim. I'll stop right there. Impulse, and if I just put that there, Tim Matheson, his name is. There you go. I finally got there. Right. Next up, we have The Evil. Looks interesting. It stars Richard Crenna. It's the only name that I know. It's the only name that I know on this. So that is The Evil. If you know anything about that, let me know in the comments. Next up, we have a movie called Satan's Dog. It's a very unusual film. This stars Yvonne Di Carlo, Stephanie Dunham. Yeah, those two actors. Next one we've got, next one is Evil Speak. If you know anything about this one, everyone, let me know in the comments below. What I read on the back here, it says, and Satan said to the man of God, "What would you do tomorrow if you allowed me to die today?" A victim of bullying at a US military academy finds an ancient book of black magic in a secret temple beneath the academy chapel. He sets out to get even with his tormentors with the aid of a computer and some black magic, with bloody and horrific results. And this stars Clint Howard, R.J. Armstrong, and Joseph Cortez. So that is Evil Speak, everybody. And the next one, which I said was a downright classic, is the original. I think this is from Japan. The Grudge, which is sealed, which I thought was quite nice to see. I've never actually bought a second-hand movie that is actually still in its wrapper, if I have to be really honest. Right, okay, so next up we have put these ones together actually, because it just make it a little bit easier. Yeah, there we go. So we have Hostel Part 2 and Hostel Part 3. Hostel Part 3, I've heard it's really bad, so I think I might, well, I said it's really bad. I'll give it a watch. I'm not really, saying, these three I actually found on the floor, so I might not end up keeping these because simply because I was quite uninspired by the first one. I didn't like the way it was going, so I avoided Hostel 2, and I was told to avoid Hostel 3 anyway. So that being said, guys, unfortunately those ones will be going with the others, which I will do right now. There we go. Right, okay, so again, to save a little bit of time, I'm just going to grab these. I've got this. Oh no, hang on 1 second. Must be 4. It is. Oh, excuse me. Season 1, 3, and 4. Right. Okay. Right. Get that right. So next up, I'll just show you these all at once. I have here Game of Thrones seasons 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, I could only really get through. This series didn't really do a huge amount for me. I could only get through like the first couple of episodes, and by that time I'd kind of gotten a little bit fed up. I will try and give them another go because I do actually own them now, so I'll see how I get on with these. And for those Game of Thrones fans out there that are watching this, spill your guts and tell me how good these are. Give me some give me a really good excuse as to why I should continue on watching this series from episode 3 of the first series. Really appreciate it if you could, guys, because it's been around for so long and everyone raves about it so much. You really do, and I couldn't give it the time of day because I couldn't get past those first few episodes. Right, okay, so once again, I'm going to bunch this all together into one to save a bit of time. Which side did I start with? Was it that? I think it's that side. It was oh, it's 5. That must be 1. Right, okay. I'll just do this all in one. I'll just do this very quickly. 24 season 1. 24 season 2. Yeah. Season 3. Season 4. Is that 5? Yeah. Season 5. Season 6, and to finish up, season 7. Said I had a lot, didn't I? 1 second. There we go. Right, and then we also have these two, Live Another Day and Redemption. So that is the 24. Well, I wouldn't say it's the complete collection, but it's somewhat of the collection. I don't know how many series that actually went up to. Let me know if there is any more of them in the comments. So now that we've got this So now that we do have the sets out of the way, we can actually get into the movies now. So I'm just going to grab a good handful of what I've got here, and I'll clear a little space if I can. Go away. You can go there. I've got some unopened stuff as well, guys, but that will be for another video. Right, okay. Unopened stuff, I mean mail delivery, so I'll save that for, like I said, I'll save that for another video. So now we have Pan's Labyrinth, which do you know what? I think I might already have it. I can't remember. I'll have to have a look. If I have, I'll put it with the other stuff that I'll be sorting out. Pineapple Express. Chernobyl Diaries. VHS. Mosquito Squadron with David McCallum from NCIS, and I think it's the man from Uncle. Darkness Falls, and actually, do you know what? I think I might keep this because I actually like this movie. Bandits with Billy Bob Thornton, Bruce Willis and Kate Blanchett. Might keep that. Right, okay. So next up we have Morecambe and Wise Christmas special. Do you know what? This is Morecambe and Wise. These are British comedy classic. This is a comedy duo classic that I am going to keep. I don't know why I thought about it. Well, this is what I am. This is what I am keeping. Actually, what am I saying? What am I saying? This is the stuff that I am keeping. I don't know. Right. Okay. The Illusionist. Last Orders, which is a great movie. If you haven't seen that, I really recommend you check that out. United 93, quite a controversial movie, this one, but and I do like my true event stories, so that's why I'm actually going to keep it. And next up we have the remake of one of the movies that I've already shown you, The Grudge with Sarah Michelle Gellar. I'll put that with the old one. There we go. Zombies, Wicked Little Things. Goon, Sean William Scott. I've heard this is actually quite good. So I think it's is it which it's all right. It doesn't really matter. The Pursuit of Happiness with Will and Jaden Smith. Kiss of the Dragon. The Calcium Kid. Finding Neverland. And one as cheesy as heck, Spiders. Yeah. I could be, that might surprise me, that might surprise me. Right, let's get some more. Right, okay. I'm just doing okay with this. Doing all right. Right, next up. Final Destination. Brilliant film. Absolutely brilliant. Final Destination 2. Final Destination 3, not. Blood Feast, never heard of it. I thought I'll give it a go. It's that it. I don't know who Don Wilson is. Obviously, he's known as the Dragon, so yeah, should be interesting. Roadkill with Paul Walker and Steve Zahn. Steve Zahn, really like him. The Forgotten with Julianne Moore. Another film that I really liked, starring Jet Li. British film, also starring Bob Hoskins and Morgan Freeman. Unleashed. Great film. I really like that film. And we also have, why was I keeping this? Can't remember why I decided to keep this. Total Recall. So that is now 3 copies of the movie that I have in my possession now. Oh, I know why. Because this has got more special features than the ones I've got on Blu-ray down there. That's why. That's why I'm keeping it. Right, okay. Ghosts of Mars. Why did I do it like that? The Full Monty. You can keep your head on. It's a really bad Tom Jones impression, that. Right, we've got a Hellboy animated movie here. Sword of the Storms. Hellboy, I've talked about in a review, the one with David Harbour. Not a lot of people like that movie, but I read the comics when I was younger, and it was a nice surprise to actually see this one out of all of this stuff that I've got. So I'm really looking forward to watching that. Next up, we've got Cobra with Adrian. Hard Cash with Christian Slater and Val Kilmer. You don't see much of Val Kilmer these days, do you? I don't know. Now here we are. Was it the same one? Yes, it was the same one. No. Can't remember. The Eye. My eye. Galaxy Quest. I love this film. I really love this film. I'd love to find this on Blu-ray if I can, and I'll probably change that up. Ninja Assassin. And Now You're Dead. I don't think I've seen that. What's next? Ah, yes. Peter Pan. Now, considering this didn't actually sit well with a lot of people, I actually quite enjoyed this. I think it was nice to see a dark retelling of the Peter Pan story. And we have here the 2-disc collector's edition of Van Helsing from Steve Sommers. I was about to say Pete Sommers there. This has got a little, I mean, as nice as that, actually, it does look really nice. I've really got to say it really does. It has got a couple of scuffs in the slipcover, but it still looks incredible. It still looks really good. It's been presented really well. I'm just going to show you the inside of this. I really want to just have a look at that once again to just admire how nice it actually looks. So, got the front cover there, and it opens out from the chase scene, and then it opens out even more, obviously, where you've got Kate Beckinsale, Kate Beckinsale, sorry, and Hugh Jackman on the cover on either side there, as you can see. Really nicely presented. That I really like it. So it's worthy of being kept, and it comes with it does come with its special features. It comes with the feature commentary with Stephen Sommers and his producing partner Bob Josiah. Another commentary with the co-stars Richard Roxburgh, Shula Hensley, and Will Kemp, and other stuff like bloopers, bringing the monsters to life documentary, and the legend himself, and the legend of Van Helsing himself. And this too also has Exploring Frankenstein's Lab, Van Helsing, the story, the life, the legend. Another documentary on the character, track the event. Oh, the Van Helsing map, which is basically a map of what actually of where he's been throughout the movie. The music of Van Helsing and Dracula's lair is transformed. You know, all that kind of thing. Really, like I say, I'm keeping this for good reason. For good reason, I'm keeping this. Next up, we've got Shallow Hal with Jack Black and Gwyneth Paltrow. This is a great film. For those people out there that don't know anything about this is basically, I mean, it wouldn't be accepted in today's climate, but the story of this is just it's brilliant. It really is. It's about Jack Black who is I don't know what the word I'm looking for is, but he plays a guy that's very judgmental about what he wants in a female, on his date, on it, about who he wants as a date, basically. And Gwyneth Paltrow comes along, and you get the gist of it. You'll get the gist of it anyway. I really recommend you watch it, guys. And next up, we've got Murder by Numbers with Sandra Bullock, which is another brilliant movie from her. And who actually directed this? I don't know. That is Barbara Schroeder. Don't know who that is. Never heard of them. Never heard of them. Right, to get just eating a tub of ice cream. Ugh. Right, okay. We're almost there, guys. Right, okay. Next up, we've got 1 Hour Photo, which is the movie that you saw from the last video when I opened up the boot of the car. I adore this film. This is probably one of Robin Williams' best performances ever. He plays a villain in this. It's quite a creepy movie, but it really is worth watching just for Robin's performance, because honestly, wow, just wow. That's all I can say. Is incredible in that film. Right. Next up, we have The Informant, starring Matt Damon. I've never seen it, but I'm looking forward to watching it. Paul Verhoeven, starring Kevin Bacon, Elizabeth Shue, and Josh Brolin. Hollow Man. Not a lot of people. This didn't really get the credit it deserves, because some of the visuals in this are absolutely amazing, and it's sort of like a retelling of the Invisible Man story with more of a horror element attached to it. So yeah, I really like it. So obviously that's why I'm keeping it. And we have here, oh gosh, who directed this? I can't remember. Who directed this. I think it was it Oliver Stone? I can't say because of the label, but anyway, we've got here Romeo and Juliet, starring Leo DiCaprio and Claire Danes. Was it Spike Lee? No, it wasn't Spike Lee, because he wouldn't have directed Moulin Rouge. Anyway, right, okay. We are like very close to the finishing line here, guys, which is pretty good, because we're almost at our time mark. So next up we've got here Santa Claus and Santa Claus 2, which starring Tim Allen. I've seen the first one, but not that one, so I'm looking forward to. So I'm looking forward to watching that, actually. Maybe I should have. I was about to say maybe I should have watched it over Christmas, but I didn't have it then, did I? Stupid. And we also have here Finding Nemo, which is in near perfect condition on the outside. Inside, I don't know. I've still got to check the discs on. These. So yeah. So that is Finding Nemo. Now I'm going to contradict something. That I said in the last video. I said that I don't like the double pack movies that you get, or the quadruple pack movies that you get, but I've kept one of these for a reason. RoboCop. Now I know these got bad rep, and there's a lot of people out there that really do not like them, but these are actually quite important to RoboCop's story up until the TV series. And I saw them, and I watched these about, I think it would be roughly about just over 15 years ago or something like that. And I actually found them to be quite interesting, if I have to be really honest, because you see a completely different a universe actually shape up, which is what the TV series was. It was a universe. We were introduced to characters that we'd never seen before, and some of them are actually in these. So without these movies, that TV series wouldn't have actually come full circle, So I was quite pleased to see. On earth is that on there? Tell me that's not paint. God for that. Thank God that's paint. Right, okay. But anyway, that's the RoboCop four movie set. So we've got Dark. I need to clean this off. I don't know what this guy's had on him. Dark Justice, Meltdown, Resurrection, and Crash and Burn. And the last two we have here, Ladies in Lavender. Now, before you say anything, yes, I know, but I love this movie. I think it's absolutely fantastic. Judi Dench and Julie and Maggie Smith are absolutely the queens. They're absolute queens. They really are. And pairing these two together in any movie would just be absolute gold. So I couldn't say no. I love them both so much. I think they're just fantastic. And last up we have Identity with John Cusack and Ray Liotta, Amanda Peet, Alfred Molina, and Rebecca De Mornay. Yeah, really cool mystery thriller. If you haven't seen this, I do recommend you check up on this movie. Very, very good. Very, very good. I'm quite pleased I got through them in that kind of time. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. That's everything. That's everything there. So like I said, thank you so much for jumping on board with this video. Like I said in that last video, I have got a couple of things that I'm still working on. I've got some stuff here to unbox. I'm not going to do it in this video. There will be another video on its way with these ones, but I think I'll wait to do these. I will try and get the review of the movie that I'm putting together up first, and then I'll move on to these and another one that is lying over there. So thank you so much, guys. Really appreciate you coming on to this. And if you've got this far with my ramblings, that's also a feat in itself. Yes, seriously, guys, thanks so much for tuning in. If you like the video, make sure to hit make sure to hit that like button. I'm sorry. Hit that subscribe button if you're new here, to keep on top of any other content that I'll be putting up onto the channel. Bit of grime on there. And like I say, comment down below, tell me what you think of any of the movies that I've showcased in this. If you have been interested in this DVD showcase marathon that I've had here. And yeah, I think that should do it for now, guys. So I'm going to shoot off and finish my editing. So this is my Trekflix signing off.